So welcome to second full day in the Lake District, third day overall of the trip, and as some of you may know via the news and the weather report, it has been a bit inclement over the last night and this morning. It's been tipping it down with rain. Lots of panicking people running around on the pitches, lots of hollering teenagers and wet doggets, but it's all good. We are in the car anyway. We're setting off on today's adventure. Slight change of plans because the chance of rain is so high. It's plus 80% all day with the chance of thunderstorms later in the afternoon. We are moving Old Man of Coniston to tomorrow, because if you're going to walk all the way up there, you'd like to, in theory, be able to actually see the views and not be in a cloud. And today we're going to go to Lake Windermere instead, which, again, fingers crossed, considering the weather isn't tippity top, it's not going to be as busy as it could otherwise be. What do you think, my dear?
Agreed. I would have liked to have just headed up into the fells. However, the weather's horrendous. And if there's other options to do other things, and there's lots to see in the Lake District, so you might as well go with what's the most ideal.
So yeah, it's not going to stop us getting out and doing something. We're still dressed for walking.
If a bit damp.
Yes, a bit of water did get into the tent last night, so we are down towels, but we will deal with that situation. That's future Thomas and Tori problems.
Yes.
We have arrived at Lake Windermere. We're at the Red Nab car park, which is delightfully unoccupied. There's hardly anybody here. Here is our current view. It's still not the best weather in the world, but it's not exactly catastrophic. No. So I think the plan, my dear, feel free to correct me, is we're going to go along this way, keep the lake to our left, and according to the little information board up there, we will eventually get to a place where we can learn about the woodland management of this area and how it's changed the landscape.
Oh, nice.
That way is a castle.
Ooh,
but
I like castles.
But I think that would be more interesting.
Yeah, fair enough. We'll go see the castle later.
You can go see the castle later. No, this is deep enough, Dad. I'm good. There we go. Water done for the day.
Yes. Come on, let's go walk now.
Yep, look through the gap. That is rain.
Oh no! Quick! Jackets! Jackets on, jackets off. Jackets on, jackets off. Jackets on, jackets off. I really wished it was just wind.
I don't think you can see all the leaves twitching. That is how much rain's falling. I think it might even be hood situation.
I think it might be.
Engage the hood.
Engage hood. Engage.
A lot of cyclists on this trail, and quite often parents with wee kids. We were going down a stretch and they were heading up, and two young kids trailing behind, parents going on ahead giving encouragement. The little girl powered through, but the little lad just got off his bike and left it and kept walking, and I don't know how far they got before the parents realised that he ditched his bike.
They were 4 people and 3 bikes.
Little mini beach on our way across. Lots of boats. Easy wiggle, what do you think? Time to take, yep, shut coats off.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wow, the sun's coming out, look at that. I still can't get over how few people we've seen in the grand scheme of things. And over there, you can see all the fells through with some sun on. It's really very beautiful.
No, she's quick.
It's not even got the floaty on.
No.
This proves you can swim.
That was worth the money.
You can swim, you're just a terrible wuss. So, double change of plans. We did about 5-ish miles at Windermere, and we still had most of the day left. So we figured, screw it, we'll go up Old Man of Coniston anyway. So we've travelled up to the top of the hill. There is a bit of a cloud issue. I don't know if you can see that. Up at the very top, there's definitely clouds literally tumbling over the very top. So I am going to change out of wet kit, so at least I'm starting dry, and we will give it a go. How long is this trail, my dear?
5 miles there and back.
5 miles there and back. With how much elevation?
Don't know.
Excellent. We'll make it up as we go along then.
Yeah.
And it is raining, but we're wet anyway, so what does it matter? We will check back in again when we're part way up. Weather is slightly inclement, and I don't know if you can see this better now we're out the car. There's definite cloud cover up there, so
We ride.
aim is definitely to get to the top. If the weather gets really bad, obviously we'll have to sack it in, but we'll see how far we can get. We've got Thomas and the Wiggle, so here we go. You can see a big old spoil heap from the mining days, which I think Wainwright described it as scarring on the old Coniston Fells, but it's still quite a landmark. And I don't know if you can see it there, but leading up the back there is a little cascade. There's a couple of them actually.
They're coming down. It goes to prove how easy it is to, you could lose a lot of time in these fells. You park where we parked, you come up here, realise that's over there, go, oh, I fancy going up, look at that. Someone else is probably even more beautiful beyond. You could be out there for days. I
completely agree. Should we head on?
Yes.
Starting to get rocky, and I'm starting to get sweaty. This next bit, one step at a time. Here we go. A bit of a closer look at some of the spoil heaps. There's very little growing in them. And some old abandoned machinery. Just there. I don't know if you can even see it anymore, and on that basis we're not far away from the top, but we're going to defer to reason and start heading down because you can't really see the top anymore. And over there, I don't know if you can see that, all the cloud rolling through, and it is. So I am too much of a novice, and we've also got a deeply unimpressed looking squew who is
now chilly,
even now starting to get tired. So we have had a different idea. We think we should go find a pub.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
I like that plan. We weren't even supposed to get up here today, so
that's true.
we can always come back to the Lake District.
Yeah. Right, let's do it.
Descent update. We got caught in a mother of a rainstorm. Just as we said, it's probably time to turn back. Kaboom! Thunder. There go.
It was a hell of a rumble of thunder.
It was a hell of a call to a bout turn. Currently in amongst the rocks doing the dog Juno dance. Give us a pirouette, yep, happy days. Ooh, views are still spectacular, mind. Check that out. But it is pissing it down. Victoria is now negative vision accessory and is doing this whole thing in slightly unfocused.
My eyes are probably pointing in different directions. I'm doing this by touch.
We've got to very damp wiggle it now.
We're very damp people.
True. But she doesn't have a raincoat.
Obviously the sun comes out.
Obviously, yeah, look. Jesus Christ, Fenton.
Jesus Christ, Coniston, surely.
Yeah, well, quite.
And look over there, there's a rainbow going over and through the fells.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Good girl.
Oh, hi, scruffs. My rucksack's coming up to meet me.
It's wet. And not in the fun way. I've parked too far away to get the beer. I'm not getting out yet.
Camping rain's fine. It's just a bit of rain, like you do when you have rainy barbecue. You've got the big umbrella, you deal with life. I am not sure that I could make the risotto in this weather. I won't need extra water. I might as well just crumble the stock cube into the Cadillac and that'll...
Just gonna have to cook in the tent.
We can't cook in the tent.
Yeah, you can.
No, we cannot. That's not a good idea. You know it's not a good idea.
It's fine.
Okay, so when we've all burned to death, you'll know whose fault it was to put on the form for cause of death.
People that hike to the North Pole or South Pole do not go outside to cook dinner.
Yeah, but I also suspect they don't have Cadillacs. So we're going to do something now, I don't know what, but we'll figure it out. And we'll see you later. Bye. I don't even need to say anything, the rain speaks for me. Mushrooms, leeks, herbs, lemon, obviously, parmesan, and some nasty looking but very tasty homemade easy garlic, and drinks, obviously. Let's get to work. And now Thomas has commandeered the vlog in his topless, half-naked state.
Let's have a see what everybody's up to. Juno's having a snooze.
Oh, you're overflowing.
Overflowing. Oh my goodness! Oh, this is the worst type of thing to happen to a jet boil. Right. Pass me a Pyrex.
Can you hear the thunder?
Yes.
So what we've got in here now is the mushrooms we'll put in first to release all of their moisture. Then the leeks to soften down, but carefully because, excuse my hiccups, no one likes it. Shut up. No one likes a burnt leek. Then the easy garlic that we made, stick in the rice, decant the rest of my white wine in there to blast it, and then we are... Do you want to be fed tonight, or in that case, shush your mush? Then topping it up with stock bit by bit to cook the rice in the old-fashioned way. I cannot yet hand on heart recommend cooking risotto in this way for camping. In my mind, it was a good idea. In practice, it's a little tricky because unless you are on a perfectly flat pitch, all the moisture rolls whichever way the gradient goes, and I'm worried that we're going to have a odd little bit of crunchy rice, but we'll see how we're going to do. And I'll update you with the final product later.